pretties, welcome to Revsra. So today I have my project pan, my rolling project pan update, which this was supposed to go up like a week ago. I apologize. So I do think my progress for next month is going to be quite limited because I waited till the last minute. I mean, I'm filming this a week late, so essentially my next update is going to only be three weeks update, but that's okay. Just know that it's probably not going to be that great. Anyway, what are we having to work with? I don't even know where to start. We should start with rooftop cocktails. So my goal for rooftop cocktails from the Super Shock from ColourPop is to finish it. I only wore this 2 times if I'm not mistaken. Hold on guys, I should have pulled up my tracker earlier and I didn't. That's on me. Let's see here. Yeah, so I've only used this 2 times. What I can tell you guys is this. It's still beautiful, but it is a little drier than it used to be and a little more crumbly. So I don't think I have a lot of life left in this one to give. But the thing about Super Shocks, they can actually last a really long time. However, if you're like consistently using them, that's when they start drying up quicker, which seems weird, but that's kind of how it goes. Okay, then let's move on to the next one. I have my Rare Beauty concealer. I think I marked it here last time. I'm not 100% sure. I had to like remark it. I think this is where I'm at. There is still quite a bit of product that comes out in the little wand, but there's not a lot of product inside, and honestly I feel like less is coming out. I still think this will probably be here for about 2 months, but I'm excited to see what I can do in the next couple of weeks. I think we still have a few more weeks here with that one. And now here is where I fucked up, guys, because I was supposed to be working on this bullet lipstick from Tilbury. I could show you guys the markings, but quite honestly there's not really much to show at all. I didn't even make a new marking. It's still kind of where it was at. I was supposed to be using this. I did not though. What I have been using is this lip gloss instead. I think I have maybe like 2 or 3 uses left in this lip gloss. So I'm gonna finish this and I'll start focusing on this. My bad. I know I was working on this, but I just didn't feel like wearing pink. So that's on me. And so I've been wearing this instead. But it is almost over, so at least I can say at least one lip product got used up. Yeah, I will work on this time. Okay. Let's see what else we've got. We got my highlighter from Rare Beauty. I think this is where I was at this intro. That's where I marked it, and I marked it here right now, just kind of going from, it looks like it's settled around here, and I used this a total of 22 times, so quite a bit, you know, quite a bit that got used. So hopefully we can kind of keep going, and then I'm thinking sometime in the summer I'll probably end up finishing it, which I'm excited because there's a ton of product in here. There's half a fluid ounce of product in here. There's a ton of product in here. I'm debating whether I want to take the stopper off for this or not. That's the real question. But I am excited to keep using them. I really love this product, so not an issue whatsoever to keep on using that. Okay, I have my blush from Persona Cosmetics in the shade Bloom. Not my favorite shade, which is why I'm project panning it. I don't hate it, but it's really not my favorite shade. I marked it in the cap, so this is I'm like nervous to like kick it or something. Anyway, but this is kind of where we're at, so I made a little progress, not a ton. This is going a little slower than I anticipated, just because I could be using a little bit more, but I wore makeup 23 or 24 times this month, and I only wore this one 14 times, so about 60%, something like that. So it's not like I'm not using it, it's just I'm not always reaching for it. It's not like if I'm trying to do a more warm look, this doesn't quite go with it, but I am having to really focus on pink looks coming up because I really need to finish this. I'm just gonna power through it real quick, and I have some on my No Pan Left Behind project pan, so I'm really trying to just kind of focus on it. Sorry guys, my nose is so itchy, I don't know why. Okay, so steady progress, not to worry about it. I do think this is going to be here for the majority of the year. I'm just going to wipe this a little bit. Don't want to get my fingers dirty every time I open this bottle. Okay, moving on then. We have my shade here, and I think I did expand the pan quite a bit. It is getting a little bit more difficult to use. I do think I need to repress it. I'm gonna see if I have time to do that today. If not, hopefully sometime this week. But it is to the point where I am needing to repress this shade right here. So good sign right there. I have my Patrick Ta bronzer. So I wore these 22 times as well. Which is funny because I know there was a time where I used the cream bronzer only, and there was a time where I only used the powder bronzer. I don't know, but that's what happened. I did expand the cream quite a bit, and I'm not sure if you guys are gonna be able to tell, but I have a ton of side pan. So I think it is getting a little bit, I'm still having it like able to like pick it up relatively easily, but I do expect that not to happen for very long. Like, I think I still have an easy time using it, that's what I'm trying to say, but I won't last for too much longer. I think the next update I might need to figure out how to repress this, which I know that usually what people do is to like melt them. I don't know how to do that without like picking up the actual glue of the product, so I don't want to fuck with that. I don't know, I think I might just try to like move it, because it's cream, right? I don't know. If you have experience repressing a cream product, please let me know. I am very curious because I don't know what I'm doing. And for the powder section, I think it's a little bit of heart pan on this side. I think mostly where the creams touch. I'm not going to be touching that just yet. I do plan on like scraping it off relatively soon, but I want to finish the cream first because I feel like otherwise it's just going to keep on happening. So I've been concentrating my brush mostly on this bottom part right here, and I think I have, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell, I have a small dip. The embossing is completely gone, which it wasn't before, so that's nice. So yeah, progress. Not to worry about it just yet. And one of my favorite bronzers, so I have no issues reaching for it. It's been really fun reaching for it actually. Okay, and the last two, I do have my Sigma Beauty eyeshadow thingy, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I've sucked at getting up on time this entire month of January, and so my eyeshadow usage has not been the best, because usually if I skip my eyeshadow, if I'm running late, eyeshadow tends to be one of the first things that goes. I did make some changes, because it used to be domed, even if it was like rolled all the way down like it is right now, it would still be like on the outside or on the top, it would still stick out, but now it's completely inside. So I mean, I've made some progress, but not really a ton. I'm not gonna roll it all the way up and show it to you guys, because the last one that I've had of these, I actually did break it doing that. So I'm not gonna do that today, but I did it on my own time, and you guys can see it's minimal change. I just need to get up on time so that I can do my eyeshadow. So we're working on it. I will say though, it does crease on me a little bit more than the other formula, because I used to have a shimmer formula of this. The shimmer formula didn't do that before, and this one like balls up a little bit, and I feel like I have to use more product, which it's funny because if I have to use more product, it should be going quicker. I digress. So I need to do better of just wearing eyeshadow, but there is that. Minor change, and I'm sure you guys already saw it, but there is a X right here. I did finish bold, which no surprise to anybody. I had just the tiniest little smidget left, and there it is. It's completely gone. So this was gone pretty early on, so I immediately switched to admired, and I should have marked it when I first started using it. I didn't. I've been using this for the majority of like the last 5 weeks. I've been using primarily this lip liner, so I can show you where I'm currently at, but I didn't, it was essentially brand new when I brought it into the project. This is all I have left, so I can like roll it up here and I can show you guys. I don't particularly mind doing that. This is all I have left. I have a feeling that this could potentially be gone. I don't know how well you guys are. There you go. This could potentially be gone in the next 3 weeks, potentially. I actually have an easy time pairing this up with my Charlotte Tilbury. Actually, I didn't tell you guys this. I did use this 5 times. Did I say that already? Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe I did. Anyway, so I do think I can pair it up with that one. I've been pairing it up with that other gloss that I was telling you guys about that I've been trying to finish. So, and I am gonna try to finish this because I have so little left. I'm pairing it up with this. So it's really easy to pair up with. I do feel confident that I can use this pretty much every day. But that is everything, guys. I think that's everything. We went over no empties, which I'm a little disappointed. I mean, oh no, I did have an empty. I had bold. Duh. And this one, wrong one. This one will be an empty very, very soon. And then I'm gonna focus this one. I think I have like 2 or 3 uses left of this one. So it's almost there. I should have some really good empties next month. So be here for that update. Technically it's this month, just a little bit later. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.